Alright guys, so here we are. We're back. There's the playground over there where I found the 1919 wheat penny. Right here is Sharon and Steve's house where we found the 3 silver dimes, which you now know from the video before this. Yesterday was a 4 silver dime day. 3 in Sharon and Steve's lawn and 1 over at the park. Now, yesterday, 66 degrees, beautiful, got a little bit of a sunburn. Today it's 31 degrees. We had snow showers this morning and it is cold. The wind is just kicking. I have my Deus 2 headphones tucked underneath my hat. It is cold today. So I'm gonna finish up their front lawn. Depending on how I'm doing, I might finish up the park, but stay tuned, friends. We'll see what we can find. Thanks for watching. I tell you what, if you would please, I'm out here freezing for it. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything and helps the channel to grow. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. Maybe click subscribe. That way you're notified when new videos come. All right, enough chit-chatting. Time to get to work. See you in a little bit, ARC friends. All right, guys, here's our first recordable find. Again, way down there. Geez, look at that. And what did I get for going 8 inches down? Regular common quarter. Yep. Don't know what it is, but I know it's a statey, so it's all that matters. So, nice little imprint there. And I'm just done a couple passes, finding normal stuff, dimes, pennies, junk, and now this. So we'll keep on digging, see what else we can find. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so still working the front property here, and sorry my nose is running. It is cold, man. That wind is just cutting today. But on the Deus 2, I had an 88, which for me is wheat penny, or could be an Indian, or it could be a regular memorial penny too. But it was deep again. We're down about 6 inches, and I haven't looked at it yet, but look at this. See that? That is a nice color of green right there. Look at that. So I figured that we'd go ahead and take a look at it together, find out what it is. Love seeing green. I'd love to find an Indian head in this lawn for Sharon and Steve. Oh, 1 cent. Oh, it's gonna be a, well, it's still a wheat penny. And let's see, I think it's 1930 something. Sorry, I'm shaking. Today I'm shaking because it's cold. Looks like 1935, doesn't appear to have a mint mark, so that'd be Philadelphia. 1935 wheatie. All right, let's keep digging. Hopefully we'll find something cool and warm here in a little bit. Thanks for watching. All right, ARC friends, so here I've got a foot away. I'm about a foot away from where I just got that wheat penny that you saw me dig. So we're gonna do a live dig right now. It's the same signal as that wheat penny. So let's see what we got. We'll do it together. I love this sandy loam and it's wet, so I'm getting good reading. I did, just as a note, on my Deus 2, I did take the sensitivity level up to 95, just because they are deep here. So there you can see I got the sensitivity at 95. Coins are deep and there's a lot of trash, and I got the 9-inch coil on, and that's helping me isolate these sounds that are in and amongst the trash. So let's see what we got here. Big old night crawler coming out in the cold. Let's see. There, and it's going to be deep. Good. That's a good sign. When I have to look in the sidewalls, I don't cut the top of the grass anymore when I'm in somebody's lawn. I dig from the side. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult, but I don't make as big a hole in their lawn. Trying to respect the property owners. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see green. I see green. Look at that. That is going to be probably another wheat penny. Let me get my glasses on. Ooh, that's green. Look at that. I'm almost positive it's going to be a wheat, but I'm still holding out for an Indian. Love to get them an IHP. Nope. It's going to be a Lincoln. It is a wheat. Now, yesterday I was talking about Sharon. She did say that they fertilize. I would assume so, more in the front lawn than the back. That could be why. This is a 1944. 19. I'll have to look closer. 1940D maybe, or 46. Anyways, second wheat penny in the front. We'll keep digging and hopefully we get something a little bit more interesting than a wheat here pretty soon. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so we're still working the front lawn over here, getting back to the side where we found the silvers yesterday. But had an interesting sound. Again, an 88. I thought it was going to be another wheat penny, but it's not. And this was down there quite a ways. Just down there. What I have here is a wonderful relic. I love finding these. This is an old suspender clip. You can see it came apart. Not sure how this is supposed to go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that's cleaning up nice. Shirley President. We're definitely going to be able to get some research done on this. What does this say? Shirley. I would assume, I'm not familiar with it, but I'm going to assume that this was a brand. And what I'll do is I'll get some information. August 22nd, 92. August 23rd, 92. So with that, I should be able to look it up. And if so, I'll go ahead and put some information right after this. Nice relic. Love finding stuff like this. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get you back with something cool here in a little bit. All right, guys, so it's been a while since I had you back. I've been digging a lot of random signals just to see what they are. And this one was deep. Again, here's my pin pointer. It's 8 inches and almost 8 inches down in there. And this is a first for me, and I'm super excited. This would be a mantel clock key. You can see it's squared out, and it's brass with silver plating, and this would have been used to wind the mantel clock, maybe sitting on the mantel fireplace. It's gorgeous, and this is my first one ever, so I'm super excited about it. So yeah, I hope you're excited about it too, and if you are, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. All right there, guys, so finished up across the street. Excellent, wonderful time. I'll show you a picture of the stuff found over there today. Now we're back at the tot lot, as you can see behind me, and come to find out, like Steve told me that his dad used to play here when he was a kid, and it was here before him. So obviously with the 1919 wheat cent we found, this thing's been here for well over 100 years, so I'm hoping to find some good stuff today. So this spot right behind me, you can see the old mountings for what used to be there a long time ago. So I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to move back to the hill where I was finding a whole bunch of clad change. So hopefully I'll get you back here with something interesting here in a little bit. Stay tuned. All right, guys, at the tot lot, picking up lots of pennies and stuff. Problem is, pennies ring up just like good stuff. And you can see the old foundations and stuff there. My truck over there. And excuse me, I was just chasing the sound of a penny, and it rang up like a penny, but it is definitely not a penny. Take a look. I think I might have nicked it. Look at that. This is gonna be my first ring for the year. Kid's copper ring. Look at that. Got a little fancy on it. That's really neat. Oh my goodness, that is little. That's my pinky. Look at that. That is little. Some little fella or gal, I don't see any markings, lost their play ring. Well, we got it. That's the first ring for 2026. So we got first silvers yesterday, and we got a first ring today. Got a first key today too, the mantel clock key. So it is an awesome time, and you can tell by my fingers how shrunk they are. It is cold out here today, so I don't know how much longer I'll keep going, but there it is. Ring number 1 for 2026. I was chasing a nickel sound, and as you know with the Deus, 61, 62 is a nickel. And first, look right there. That bad boy's been down there for a while, and I'm right in the center of where the old playground equipment was. See that? Look at this. It's a buffalo nickel. A buffalo nickel, and look at that. I bet you we're gonna get a date off of this. Let me get my glasses. Look at that. Wow. 1927. 1920, 99-year-old nickel. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Unreal. And look, there's the bench people sit on. There's the playground equipment. There's the old foundations of stuff. And right there, I mean, look at that. Is that not amazing? Wow. Unbelievable. That thing's been in there for 100 years almost. Look at this. Whoo! Good detail even. Look at that. Look at the detail on that. That had to have been dropped shortly after. Look at that. Clear as a bell, everything. Wow. Look at that. Look at that beautiful relief. Unreal. Look at that. 1927 buffalo nickel, straight out of the ground, and it's only 4 inches deep. Unreal. Whoo! Now that is a good way to end the day. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Who knows what we're gonna find here. Hopefully I'll get you back with something even cooler than this, but it's going to be hard to beat a 99-year-old buffalo nickel. Thanks for watching. Guys, what an incredible day. So yesterday, 4 silver dimes. Today, a lot of wheat pennies. We just found that 99-year-old buffalo nickel, and you're not going to believe what I found right next to it. I haven't taken it out. I haven't looked at it. I saw the edge of it, and we're going to look at it together. All right. There's the bench. There's my shovel. This is where we just dug up that 99-year-old buffalo nickel. This is the hole right next to it. Now look at this. And again, guys, it's only 3 inches deep, 4 inches deep. But look and see what I see. Look at that. Look at that. I think it's going to be another silver dime. my gosh. Look at that. Oh, I just screwed it up, sorry. And holy smokes, it's gonna be a Mercury. It's gonna be a Mercury. Look at that. A Mercury. Oh my. Look how nice that looks. Wow. That's beautiful. Let's see if we can get a year and a mint mark. Gotta get my glasses. Unbelievable. 1941. 1941 Mercury dime. Look at that. And right next to it, I can get it out of my pocket again. Look. 1941 and 1927. You think they were lost at the same time? I mean, they're literally 2 inches apart. 1941 Mercury. I don't see a mint mark. Nope. Oh yeah, a D. So Denver. Oh my gosh, I can't even. All right. Hopefully, I would love to get you back with something even cooler than this. Thanks for watching. All right, there, guys. So over there is where I was working. Found the copper kids ring over there, the buffalo nickel, and the Mercury in there. There's the chair. Came down this way, deep 92, and not sure. I've been getting tons of memorial pennies, the new ones that are ringing up in the 90s for some reason in the soil. So I didn't record it, but look at this. We got another one. We got another silver coin right here. See that? Wait a minute. That's not a silver coin. That's not a silver coin. Look at that. Oh my. Oh my, look at this. Let me get in the light. Oh wow. I gotta do the hands free here. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's another kid's ring. That is another kid's ring. I gotta take my gloves off. Let's take a look at this together. Oh my gosh, I gotta get my glasses. Look at this. Guys, this is what an incredible day. Look at this. That is beautiful. Look at that. Get the spray toothbrush. Wow. That's got to be silver all day long. Here's the exciting part. I don't know. I love popping that plug. Look how tiny this one is too. Wow, look at this. I tell you, the sandy loam here, oh, might not be silver. I see some tarnish. They ring up really high though. The sandy loam takes care of these, everything that's in the ground here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's got to be silver all day long. See if we can get it cleaned up in there. Look how beautiful that is. Somebody had a bad day when they lost this one. I bet you they weren't happy when they went home from the tot lot. Let me get this cleaned up and I'll be back and show you some cleaned up pictures. All right, guys, so I'm almost done. I keep saying that, then I do more. Right now I'm doing this hill. Kids have been sliding down this hill for 100 years. And right here, I was chasing a wheat sound, and sure as shoot, got two wheats. My sandy loam. This one is 1958 D, it looks like. 1958 D. And the other one is 1910. Look at that. 1910. Oh my goodness, that's an old one. I got a 1919 out of here yesterday. 1910. Look at the beautiful patina on that coin. That is gorgeous. Look at that. 1958 D and a 1910. I can't think of a better way to end this, guys. That was deep too. 6 inches, 8 inches. All right, I think that's gonna end it. I'm gonna work my way back to the truck, and unless I find something cool, next thing you see will be a tailgate review. Thanks for watching. Hey there, ARC friends. Man, it is cold today. After being mid-60s yesterday, we had snow flurries this morning. I think it warmed up to 34 degrees, so I'm cold, and it's time to wrap up today's finds. It was an exciting day. The last 2 days have been absolutely incredible for really my first 2 metal detecting days of 2026. And what an incredible group of finds. So let me show you today's tailgate wrap up. All right, folks, as always, we'll start with the garbage. Always take your garbage with you. Be kind. Fill your holes. I misidentified this as a quarter earlier. This is a slug, a punch out. So that's just garbage. Anybody got any idea what this is? It looks like a brass screw cap fitting for something. I would assume it's got age. I'm not sure what that is. So this is today's mystery item. If you can take a guess, go ahead and put it down below in the comments. There's all the garbage. All right, now, today we got all kinds of quarters. The oldest quarter I found was 1965, so close but no cigar to silver. So we've got a $1.50 in quarters, dimes, and yes, I went through them pretty good this time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a $1.10 in dimes. We got 3 common nickels. We got a whole slug of pennies. It was crazy today with pennies. And then for cool stuff, I love these 2 keys. I'm going to clean them up, kind of see if I can get a date on them. They just look really cool. And then a token, my first token of the year. This is a common style, popular for 100 years or so. This one happens to be for a vending company, Thyssen vending company. I haven't looked them up yet, but neat token, all the same. And then, oh my gosh, where do we start with the good stuff? We have these 2 beautiful wheat cents. As we know, it was a 1910, and I forget the other one. What was the other one? 1958D. So we have a 1910 and a 1958. And then we have our 2 kids' rings from the tot lot. We've got beautiful copper ring. It's got some really nice detail on it. And then we have the silver ring, sterling silver ring. That's just incredible. And I did find where it says sterling right there. So it does say sterling inside of it. So got the first 2 rings of the year. We got the first silver ring of the year. We got the wheats, and then for today's unbelievable goodies, 99-year-old buffalo nickel right there. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I can't believe 1927 Buffalo nickel, looking beautiful. Look at that. And then today's dime, silver dime, look at that. 1941 Mercury dime, and I believe it was Denver mint mark. Try to get it in what's left of the sun. Yep, there we go. That's a beautiful looking back too. A lot of detail. So we have silver dime, buffalo nickel, 2 wheats, and I gave the other wheats to Sharon. It was her property. We got the 2 rings, one of them silver, a whole bunch of change, and got the trash out of there. So there it is, my friends. That is the end of today's roll-up. Say, I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed the content. If so, would you please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Less than 20% of the viewers are subscribers, and I'd sure appreciate it if you would subscribe. So, till the next time, be good, do good, God bless. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.